Hi guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. For today's video, of course, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my weekly makeup for the week. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to do it shop my stash style or yeah, I think I'm going to choose out the products for this week once again before you guys kick my ass. And then hopefully next week we'll do the shop my stash because I plan on doing my few declutter videos for this week. Yeah, I think this week will be the week. So we'll do it like that for this week, and then hopefully next week we'll, you know, get back to shop my stash. I know a lot of you guys missed that, so I hear you. It's coming your way very, very soon. For nail polish, I have the same nail polish that I had on last week. It's by Essie in the shade Fiesta. That's how it looks after a week, and I think it looks pretty nice. It's pretty decent. It's not really chipping. My nails are growing a little bit, but it's totally, totally fine. I really like this color, and I love the staying power. Other than that, what else do I have to say? I think that's pretty much it. If I remember anything else, I'll make sure to speak to you guys at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and get started with what I chose out for this week. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I went ahead and put my beauty box up here. I situated everything beautifully in there. So let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, for my makeup removing wipes, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. makeup removing cleansing cloths. So I used to hate these for my face, but I've been using it like for my face here and there, and it's not that bad. It won't be my first choice of wipes to use for my face, but if I don't have anything around, I would use this for my face, and it's not like so irritating. It's irritating to an extent, but not where my face gets all red. But I also like to use this for like swatches and just, you know, if I'm doing a makeup tutorial and I have to wipe my hands or something. So they're just good to have on hand. Plus they're so affordable. So I'm going to use that. I have this new like Sigma sponge here. They went ahead and sent this over to me. I still am not sure how I think about it. I feel like it's so thick and there isn't too much like airiness to it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still testing it out to see if it's good or not, but in the meantime I'm just kind of like in the middle with that one. All right, let's move on to the first drawer. So of course on this side I basically have my brow products. I don't know if you guys are sick of this already, but I'm going to be using the Covergirl Soft Brown Brow Pencil. I'm actually halfway done with it, so I might as well go ahead and use it up. I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Tinted Brow Mascara, which I really enjoy using on its own or in conjunction with the Covergirl Brow Pencil. And then I went ahead and pulled out the ABH Clear Brow Gel, and I do like to use this on its own in my brows, or if I went a bit heavy with the brow pencil and I kind of want to just diffuse the color out a little bit, I go ahead and put a little bit of this in. So just to have that option for the week in case. And then moving on to this side, I basically have my lip products. I have my a lash glue, which is not my preferred one. This is by Benefit. It's the Real False Lashes Invisible Lash Glue. And then I just have some lashes back there. I haven't worn lashes in well over a month, I would say, but I don't know. I feel like this week I might want to go ahead and wear them, so I just have them chilling in the back there with my lash glue. And then I have my lip products. So I pretty much chose out like glosses to the most part. One liquid lipstick, I guess 2 liquid lipsticks, and 1 actual lipstick. Firstly, I have the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. I love this. This is in the shade Blackberry. It's such a stunning shade. It leaves the perfect amount of color on your lips, so I do like that if my lips need a little bit of hydration, or if I just want to wear something a little bit more comforting for the day, I'll go ahead and use this. Then I have the L'Oreal Galaxy Lip Gloss, and I think I used this once or twice. It looks stunning on. What shade is this? I don't think it has a shade, but it's the purpley one. They have 2 other ones to choose from, but I'm going to use that like on its own or on top of a lipstick for this week. I have one of the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Glosses. This is in the shade Midnight Cowgirl, and I love this. It's like the perfect nudish type of color with little gold specks of micro glitters in there, but you can't see it or feel it on the lips really. But I love that. So pretty to wear on its own or on top of a lipstick. I then went ahead and pulled out the Ultra Satin Lip by Kathleen Lights in the shade River. I just really love these kind of colors going into like the spring and summer months. It's not red, but it's not too orange. It's just like in between, and I feel like it really complements like my hair, my eye color, and all that. It just brings like a little bit of pop to my face, you know? So I do love that. I had to pull it out for this week in case I wanted to go a bit bold. Then I pulled out the NYX, what is this? Soft Matte Lip Creme in the shade, what shade is this? Stockholm, I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually got this in my Ipsy last month, and I really like it. It's just a regular go-to fast nude lip product that you don't have to think about. You just throw it on and it looks amazing. Then I went ahead and pulled out one of these Urban Decay lipsticks, and this is in the shade Back Talk. It's a really stunning rosy type of color. These are not like my preferred lip colors. It is a bit too deep for my liking, but it's just a little bit of something different, and I figured if I want to go for that rosyish type of look, I have my option right over here. So those are the lip products that I'm going to be using for the week. I'm very, very excited for them, especially like all of them. They're just so good. Okay, then moving on to the next drawer. So some of these products are products that I've used last week, so I just kept them in here because I've been loving them and I want to continuously use them. But then I swapped out some products as well. Okay, so for foundation, I have the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I have it in the shade L90. The shade works perfectly for me. I don't find that it oxidizes, which is great. It does say that it's a matte finish, but I don't find that it sucks the day life out of my face. You know what I'm saying? It lasts really nicely throughout the day. It wears off beautifully too, and I've been really, really enjoying it. You can go, you know, pretty full coverage with this or very light, and it just looks very like clean on the face. So I've been loving that. I'm still going to go ahead and do a full depth review and swatches of all these shades in the line. And I want to do a demo as well for you guys to see how it looks. Plus, what else did I want to say? Yeah, it is releasing in the next week or two. So if you can't find it, that's probably why. But it should be released in the next week or so. And then moving on to this. This is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil. I love this so, so much. A little bit goes a very, very long way. It's great to wear with this foundation because this is more of a matte foundation. But honestly, on its own, it's still really good. I like to wear this because it gives me a nice amount of hydration. Plus, it sinks into my face super, super quickly, so it doesn't make me look or feel oily, but it gives me that added bonus of maybe like dewiness and additional hydration, you know? So I've been loving this so much. One of the best oils that I've ever tried. As for primers, I went ahead and pulled out these two. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer that I got in my Sephora Play Box. I remember using this in the past and enjoying it, and a ton of you guys had mentioned that foundation looks stunning on top of this, so I'm gonna test these two out together for this week. Very, very excited for that. The size is perfect. I also pulled out the Covergirl True Blend Base Business Pore Minimizing Primer. This is really, really nice. I have huge pores, as I mentioned many times in my videos, and I do find that this diminishes the appearance of my pores drastically. Like, I feel like it just fills in my pores so nicely that when I apply my foundation, it's more like seamless and like airbrushed in a way, you know? Throughout the day, it does fade, so you can see my pores like, you know, later on in the day, but I would say the first few hours, my face is poreless. So I'm like, yes, baby, come to my life now. So I've been really, really enjoying this. Plus, it has a great scent to it. The foundation looks bomb on it. It's really, really good. I love that so much. As for concealers, this is also one that I've been enjoying so much. This is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. I find that this is one of the only concealers that doesn't crease drastically on me under my eyes, and that's very rare. I feel like tons of concealers do crease on me, so when I find one that doesn't, I really want to stick to it. I love this. You just click it and it like, and product comes out of there. I use a little bit. I don't like to use too much. But it's also great to conceal any blemishes that you might have. So I'm going to be using that for the week. Okay, then moving on to this side. For mascaras, I have 3, I guess, 2 and then 1 primer. So I pulled out this Urban Decay. This is the Big Fatty Mascara. Such a cute name. I love it. It's like this chunky ass mascara that I'm obsessed with. I used to love it back in the day, so I rediscovered it recently and I really have been enjoying it. So I wanted to pull it out because I didn't use it for quite some time. Then this is one that I've been using in conjunction with a few other mascaras. I like to double this with other mascaras that I have, but it's also really nice on its own. It's from, what brand is this? One second. It's from Butter London. Yeah, and this is one that I got in my BoxyCharm, I think 2 months back, and I really, really love it. It doesn't flake. It's black. It makes my lashes look insane. So it is one that I have been enjoying so, so much. So good. Then I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer Base. So I don't always use a primer for my lashes, but I saw this in my drawer. I cleaned up finally. And I was like, yo, let me go ahead and use this before it dries out and, you know, I don't get my money's worth out of this. So I went ahead and pulled this out. Then for eyeliners, I have these 2 Urban Decay liners. This one is in a brown shade in the shade Demolition. I've been using this to tightline. It's really nice, deep, deep brown shade, but it still doesn't look black, and I like that because it gives a bit more of a softer look to the eyes, you know? So loving that, gonna use that. And then for black eyeliner, of course, I need, this is in the shade 0 by Urban Decay, and this is one of their 24/7 Glide On Eye pencils. Then I just have my Tarte Mermaid Lash Curler. I really like this. I sometimes forget to use it, but when I do use it, I really like the effect it gives my lashes. Then I went ahead and pulled out this Pretty Vulgar ink. What is this exactly called? The Ink Blacklist gel liner. I got this in my BoxyCharm I think this past month, and I've been dying to use this. So I'm so excited to use it for the week because it swatches so freaking well. I've been using my Essence one the past few weeks, and I do like that one, but I want to see if this one is better, if it's easier to maneuver, and if it gives me more of that, like, I don't know, better winged effect, you know? But the Essence one is really good too. So yes, I'm very excited about this. Let's see how it works out for the week. Okay, so moving on to the next drawer. Here we have my, oh, I forgot to put this on top, but oh my god, is this spilling? It's like all wet over here. Okay, I have to wipe this down, but this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I used this last week. I've been really enjoying it. I think I have about a quarter left, so I want to try to go ahead and use it up, even though I really like it. I just have so many other setting sprays to go through, so I want to try to get a move on some of them. Plus, the packaging of this is pretty bulky, but I would reconsider purchasing this, you know, when I go ahead and finish it up, because it is a good one. So if you're looking for a great setting spray, this one is great. Whoa, it's like all messy and dirty in here. Okay, for blushes, I pulled out these two. They're kind of similar in tones, but a bit different. This is the MAC Hypness Powder Blush. This is part of their, I think, Wash and Dry collection that they released maybe like 4 years ago. But I haven't used it in so freaking long, but it's a stunning kind of like basic peachy pinky type of color. It was in my drawer, and I'm like, hey, I have to use this because it's like just sitting there and doing nothing. So I pulled this out, and I really like the color. Then I went ahead and pulled out this Liora.y blush in the shade Rose Water. So this was one that I purchased from TJ Maxx, I think like 2 years back. It is such a nice color. It's pretty pigmented. It has more of like that baked jelly formula to it, and I find that it lasts so long on. So I missed this, and plus I felt like the color was so suitable for this time of the year, even though it's, you know, super cloudy and rainy lately, but hopefully the sun will come out soon. For powders, I went ahead and pulled out this and then the Cover FX one. So this was one that I used last week. This is the Tony Moly Cat's Wink Eye Compact. This is one that I want to try to go ahead and hit pan on. I think it's gonna come very soon. I really like this to set my entire face with. It just adds a nice, I don't know if it's an effect really, but it just sets everything in beautifully, and it doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It's a very thin formula, and it sets everything beautifully, and that's exactly what I want. So I pulled this out because it's really beautiful. Then I went ahead and pulled out the Cover FX. This is the Perfect Setting Powder. I actually really like this. I have like this much left, as you guys can see, pretty much almost done. This is one that I would for sure probably repurchase once I finish it, because I love it. It's very lightweight, it's very thin, it doesn't leave a white cast, and I think it's great. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but I've been really enjoying it. They have two shades, this one and then a deeper shade if you're a bit deeper in skin tone. For bronzers, this is one that I used last week, and I kept it in here for this week as well. I just love it. Packaging, of course, so freaking cute. So this is how it looks like on the inside. You have 3 different shades. You can mix them all together, or you can use each one individually. A brush could kind of fit in there in each specific one if you want to do that, but what I like to do is just mix them all together. It gives me a really nice flush of color, and it really like defines my cheekbones. I look more like awake, more this, more that, and I just love it. And then the formula is super nice, very thin, and you cannot go heavy or overboard with this. So I love this. I've been using it the whole week last week, and I really just can't get enough. It's so damn good. Okay, and then as for highlighters, I have these two. I went ahead and pulled out this Ofra and Nikki Tutorials Everglow highlighter. I really missed this. I used to use it a lot last year when it came out. I typically used to only wear this shade, but I think I'm going to go ahead and mix these two, because this one I feel like is a bit white, and as much as that was my style last year, I feel like this year I'm just not into that like purely white, oh my god, highlighter, you know, it's too much for me. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these two, and then this I can potentially use as eyeshadow if I choose to do so, just like swipe it on, you know. Then I went ahead and pulled out this Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow, and I love my Wet n Wild highlighters. I haven't used them in quite some time, but this is one that I feel like is very wearable, very everyday appropriate. It has a little bit of a pinkiness to it, but it doesn't show too pinky on. So I went ahead and pulled that out because I just missed it so freaking much. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down. Now you see like, what the hell is that? I don't know. Okay, now let's move on to the final drawer that I have. I went ahead and pulled out these 2 palettes for the week. I also pulled out these rhinestones. I used to play around with these a lot last year. Kind of forgot about it, but I cleaned up one of my drawers recently. I found these, so I'm like, yes. I just purchased these from Amazon. It comes with 2 of these for like, I think $4. So really, really great deal. It's very cute to wear like on your nose, just to make believe that you kind of have like a nose ring, you know. I went ahead and also left this in here from last week. This is the Nomad eyeshadow that I got in my Ipsy last month? Yeah, a few days ago. But that's how it looks like on the inside. It's this beautiful coppery penny type of color. I still didn't have a chance to use it, so I wanted to pull it out for this week again. So then for eyeshadows, I pulled out these 2. I think I want to go ahead and do my weekly makeup look using this eyeshadow palette, just to give you guys a bit more of inspiration in case you have this and haven't used it in quite some time. Or in case you just want another warm ass look, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use this. I do like one look to the most part usually with this. I mean, I always play around with it, but I'm saying like there's this one look that I do that I love. I've gotten so many compliments from you guys and from people in my everyday life, and I want to try to recreate that. It's using, I would say, about maybe like 4 to 6 different shades in here. So most of the shades, or at least half of the shades in here. And I think it would look stunning on any single skin tone, skin type, anything. It would look beautiful. So cannot wait to play around with this for this week. And then, of course, I pulled out my my Lime Prime Venice XL eyeshadow palette. I love this. I know you guys want me to do a look on this as well, so I might go ahead and do that too. But this is just so stunning. You have those berry type of shades in here, then warm crease type of shades, and just really beautiful lid shades as well. The formula is so damn good. Very nice, very, very creamy, even though I didn't use every single shade in here, but to the most part, really beautiful palette. I love that it's in the extra large size because there's so much goodness in here and I just want it to be bigger and better, you know? Yes, so that's pretty much it. That is everything that I'm gonna be using for the week. I gotta go ahead and put these guys back in there, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a question actually. Let me know. I want us to go ahead and do a skincare routine video. Like my sister was talking to me the other day and she's like, your face looks really, really clean, and getting that kind of compliment from her is a big thing because she knew like everything about my skin. Like I was always chilling with her, you know? And I really, so basically this leads me to say that I really want to share with you guys my skincare routine. I feel like I have it down pat now. And I have some amazing products that help with my hyperpigmentation, with my acne and all that jazz, dryness. I wanted to know if you guys would want me to do a skincare routine, you know, kind of like in a sit-down version where I sit and talk about the products and, you know, maybe do the skincare routine on camera in that way, or rather me filming it in an actual bathroom and doing kind of like a voiceover. I mean, either way, I think you guys would enjoy, but I'm saying like, what would you prefer, you know? So yeah, definitely let me know. I would love to know what you guys have to say. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys and bye.